Hey everybody, this is Joe. Thank you for watching my Giga Texas construction update video. Hey everybody, happy Friday. It's another busy but very cold day at Giga Texas, but there's a lot to see in the video, so make sure you check that out. In the intro, we're going to talk a little bit about site plan discussion of the east parking area and what that design is going to be, and we'll do a few highlights from the morning's flight. So over on the east side parking lot area, for the last few weeks we watched as they've moved trailers, equipment, and done a lot of earthwork to reshape that area and prepare it for the next phase of operations. Also, on my previous video in the bottom right-hand corner photo, we see this area that's getting concrete. So what can we look at and find out what's going on? So I thought I would take a look at the site plan and see what does it tell us. So here I take that overall image and I overlay the site plan documents that are pertinent for this area. And this kind of shows what the overall plan is. So let's go into it with a little bit more detail. So here's a close look at that site plan document, and this is the image that we will use and kind of build on it for this discussion. The first thing I just want to point out is this east side area will have a network of roads kind of as depicted here with the red dashed lines. So let's look a little bit closer. To help visualize how this area will appear, I've shaded the roads a darker color to make them more easily visible. On the upper left, you can see that roadway. That's the main highway that runs north to south on the west side of the main factory. And the other two arrows show where the existing water detention ponds are. And here you see the main factory building shaded this green so you can kind of see where it is located. And I've also put in this peach area. This is the concrete apron areas, the loading docks, and also parking that are already in existence. And here I've shaded the area blue, which is the east parking lot that's being reshaped right now. A couple interesting things to note. There's a central roadway down the middle, and that's what we're seeing them construct with the concrete pours right now. There's also a looping road in the middle of the west section of this that connects over to the main factory, and a parallel road between the parking lot and the main factory. This area is very large, and I put some approximate dimensions here for you to kind of take a look at. So basically we're talking about something that's about 31 acres or 12.5 hectares in size. And this is plenty of space for additional parking, maybe new vehicle staging, and it may also be where initial testing of the vehicles, maybe a small road testing area may be installed. So here's an overall picture with all of the areas shaded just to give you an idea of what this may look like. And then reverting back to the original photo, I've highlighted again the road system that looks like it's going to be constructed per the site plan, and you can see those with the red dashed lines again. I hope that you found this site plan review and discussion helpful as we look at what's going on the east side. For today's drone flight, we start off in the south end and we take a look at that parking area that they are creating. Photo 1 is the overview of that entire area. Photo 2 shows some of the areas where they're preparing for some concrete pours. Number 3 shows what it looks like from the stamping machine structure, and 4 shows more gravel has been delivered for application. On the west side of the general assembly structure, we see a lot more trucks at the loading docks unloading materials for production. Photo 2 shows more of the SEDEC glass panels. The large ones have been moved from the west of the highway over for installation around this entrance area. And then photo 3 shows more of the loading docks getting their numbers, numbered W for west, and then progressively getting larger towards the south. Next, we go over to the east parking lot area to follow up on the discussion we had about the site plan in this area. Photo 1 is a high altitude shot just to give you a look at how it appears today. Photo 2 shows more of the stormwater pipe being installed going to the north and more of that central roadway being constructed. Photo 3 shows that south part of the road with the orange on it, and that is a protectant layer for the concrete to cure since it's so cold outside. And finally, on the west berm area, we see this excavation work going on. This is in that general area where the cyber wall, according to the site plan, will be going. So I'll be monitoring this to see if, in fact, they do build the cyber wall or if they're just expanding the width of this area. So I hope you enjoyed the intro today where we went through the site plan and talked about what the east parking lot area will look like, and also some of the sites around the area this morning. It was cold, and some people ask, why do I bring that up? And it has to do with the effect on the drone's performance. Hope that you enjoyed the flight that I was able to get with the reduced battery life. A special thank you to all of my outstanding Patreons for your continued encouragement and support. Patreon members get access to hundreds of high-resolution photos, previews of the future material, and direct dialogue with me. If you would like to support my channel, please consider becoming a patron using this link, which is also in the video description. Please also consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons, as this helps as well. Thank you. My drones are ready and raring to go. Let's go flying over Giga Texas.